Hello there, Linda Schiller Hanna again, back to talk to you about the inner child and all that stuff that's related to healing ourselves, healing our mental state, our emotional state, so that we can stay peaceful, calm, radiant, and not succumb to the temptations of eating stuff that's not good for us or devolving into other negative behaviors and patterns that undermine our integrity, our confidence, our ability to shine our light in this world. Every now and then, I come across an example of someone who has been incredibly well loved. I recently discovered Jacob Collier. Jacob Collier is a young musician. He's already won Grammy Awards before he was 21. Some of you are going, well, we know who he is. I'm just saying, I just recently discovered him. There are several beautiful videos on YouTube featuring Jacob Collier, and he just shines his light, does such beautiful, creative things, and speaks beautifully of his mother. There are scenes with him with his mother. He creates live music with an orchestra on stage. Just look him up. If you don't know who he is, do yourself a favor and watch a young person who absolutely radiates confidence, self-esteem, and I've been beautifully loved. And he's just so warm. We should have all had such upbringings, but a lot of us didn't. We had mothers and family members who were wounded, troubled from multiple generations of trauma. But it's good to have an idea what a healthy one looks like. And I do believe Jacob shines a healthier light than almost anyone I've ever seen. Another musician I think that also shows that is Taylor Swift. On the girls' side, she seems incredibly well supported. I know her family moved, I think it was from Pennsylvania to Nashville when she was just a teenager so she could pursue her career. And you all know she's already a billionaire. That's a pretty supportive family. And they're loaded with talent, and they're bright, and they're warm, and they're intelligent, and they can sing, and they can do all this stuff. But that had to be nurtured. We may have to learn to nurture ourselves. We cannot necessarily roll back the clock and give ourselves a different upbringing, but we can give ourselves a healthier and happier future. Start paying attention to your needs. Start doing what's good for you. Regular bedtimes, eating healthy, eliminating toxic people out of your life, setting boundaries, and not succumbing into excessive amounts of pretty much anything. When I was a little girl, my mom had a saying, and this is one of her brighter moments. She was very smart, but she said, nothing to excess, nothing to excess. And I was about 7, and I said, Mom, can you love God to excess? And she hesitated, but I think she said yes. I don't know if it's possible to love God to excess, but maybe you can think about the answer to that. I'm going to keep this short and sweet today, but thanks for checking in. And I'd like you to look up Jacob Collier, if you don't know who he is, and just be basked in the radiance of a warm, brilliant, talented, secure soul who shines his light with grace. God bless you. Take care. See you tomorrow. Inner Kid Keto, signing off.